It's been almost a year since the release of the first episode of Anemo Only, and in that year we were able to get 8 Anemo characters, enough to have full teams in the Spiral Abyss. Still no Jean or Sucrose, unfortunately. We have almost all of the 4-star characters, C6 Goro and C3 Toma, and 4 out of 6 standard 5-star characters, again, no Jean. Each character has a decent weapon for an almost FTP account. And talents are mainly gatekept because of specific boss drops, which I honestly wish we had enough dream solvents and or materials for the conversion. And artifacts, we don't talk about artifacts. Almost every character is either level 80 out of 80 or 90 out of 90, except for Grandma Faruzan here. And it's mainly because of these suckers. Yeah, but that's gonna change today. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Anemo Only. Today we're going to be focusing on one of our recent, or I guess not so recent anymore, units that we got for this account, Hatsune Miku, I mean, Madame Faruzan. I'll be honest, I've been kind of neglecting this account because of a massive content block, on top of getting the Rona. I'm sick. But we're back, and this grandma is gonna be even more powerful than ever. As I said earlier, she is lacking levels and not remotely built, so we're hopefully going to give her a massive upgrade in her support skills and be one step closer to maybe perhaps reaching our end goal in this account. End goal, of course, is beating the Spiral Abyss, which seems even more impossible now that there's the return of the Magu Kenki, which one of them has high animal resistance, and of course a Diluc's new pet and an overgrown bug. Yikes. The animal chunks and lack of resin have also been a huge block in this account. And no, I'm not going to be crazy this time and actually farm Mr. Weenut for the chunks. Rather continue beating up our animal hypostasis than deal with the crazy tree serpent. But luckily for Faruzan, we are able to ascend her to at least level 80 out of 80 with enough berry collecting and boss fighting. Let's do that first. 1 acquired. Oh, there's 3 here. Shiny. Oh, natural selection, its finest. Aside from the berries, we also need drops from the Eremites because Faruzan has an obsession with them for some reason. And I haven't really explored much of the desert, so this is a nice change of scenery. Okay, so interactive map says there should be some here. These power flowers luckily can reach us. We can use those to swirl and light up the totems. As usual, I didn't recognize there was a way to try and actually solve the puzzle, but through trial and error, I did eventually figure it out. The order was based on the number of pyro flowers around the totems. Berries! With that out of the way, let's see what's inside the domain. Recommended element is Dendro. Huh. I'm assuming like any other domains is just going to be some combat, which won't be very difficult for this team. Easy clear. Oh. I don't think we can clear it with this team. Time to bring out the F4, aka the Flying 4. Okay, let's try this again. Bruh. One more time. The plan is we're gonna do a Vendi's Long E here, a Xiao E here to save some time, then a Wanderer E and try to make it to that platform. Oh. I thought he was tall enough. Round 3. Venti Long E, Xiao E here, Wanderer E, and then Kazuha here because everyone is short. And finally, Gremlin E plus Dash. Nice. All that for 2 primos. Oh, more bullying. You may have noticed that my Xiao has 3 charges on his E now. We did manage to get his C1 during one of the live streams. We are on a 50-50. We just got Wanderer, so our pity is literally like 0. None of these 4-star are full, so this might kind of suck a little, but it's okay. We just want the emo boy. We got 23 pulls. We can get enough for a 5-star, I think. Let's go! Lament! If you're interested, I stream every Sunday here on YouTube. But anyways, we got enough berries, so let's see how far we can ascend the grandma. Level 70! We do have enough berries for the next ascension. We just need to do some bullying. I mean, boss farming. Right now, Faruzan is still squishy, so I'm sorry, ma'am. But you'll need to go for the time being. Let Emo Xiao take over. This boss is not very difficult, especially now that we got Wanderer. That does an insane amount of damage on his charge attacks. It does take a while to clear though because of the lack of elemental reactions. But eventually we do manage to get it down and retrieve the drops and a useless artifact. This here is the wild Xiao, lamenting as usual. And boop! We go again!
A few moments later.
Oh, 3 this time, and a bad artifact. And we go again!
Several months later.
3. 2 more. We'll use a transient resin. And here it is, folks. A level 80 Faruzan. Let's level up her talents. First things first, her E and Q will be the first to be leveled up. Oh, let me just get some more real quick. Okay, so we do only have 2 of these Radiant boss drops. We'll ascend her Q skill to level 7 and then ascend her normal attack because it generates particles for the team on her charged after her E skill. The important reason, however, for ascending her normal attack is because I really like the crowd control on charged E. With the sacrificial bow, we also get an additional 2 charges, which means more energy for the team. We'll take it to level 5 for now and then ascend her E skill to level 7. Not much we can do for her talents as of this moment, but we'll hopefully be able to ascend her more in the future when we do get more materials and drops. In terms of artifacts, these I will have to keep farming for better ones. I didn't really know how to use her, so I did a lot of research on how I wanted to build her with the mono Anemo team. Originally, I wanted to slap a 2-piece Glad set and 2-piece Viridescent set. However, because of Faruzan's Ascension 4 passive, Lost Wisdom of the 7 Cavern, which buffs Anemo attacks based on her base attack, 18% attack bonus wouldn't have helped because her passive scales offer base attack. I have her with a sacrificial bow on instead of Bavonius because of the high base attack and the elemental reset. Since I'm only using 1 element, ER isn't a big issue for Faruzan because animal particles are easy to generate, especially with the battery Xiao. The use of sacrificial bow does result in a loss of DPS because she is on field for longer, so I'll have to play around with her more in order to determine how I want to use her with the limited animal characters that I have. Faruzan now has a 4-piece VV set like most of my characters. Other viable options are the Noblesse set because the 4-piece grants the entire party 20% more attack, but it doesn't seem as good as the Elemental Shred that the 4-piece Viridescent offers. Despite my main account being Hero 60, I've only really started to learn how to build support characters and understand other artifact set benefits that isn't the Crimson Witch set that I spent my entire Genshin career farming for. I generally just play for fun. With the Anemo Only challenge, it's been a lot of fun learning about how characters work and how to build them to fit the needs of other specific characters. There's still 7 other characters that I need to finish building for this account, and potentially Sucrose and Jean if they ever come. Who should I build next? If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps the channel and the algorithm. I live stream every Sunday at 11 AM MST/1 PM EST, so do drop by if you have the time. I'll see you all in the next one.